keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Gwinner, North Dakota, the site of tonight's dual state matchup between the Tiospa Zina Wamdi and the Sargent County Bulldogs. If you were watching the girls matchup previously, welcome back. I am Nick Furch, joined by my cameraman Connor Olson. Had an exciting game in the opening game. The Sargent County girls basketball able to come away with a large win over Tiospa Zina. The Tiospa Zina boys team looking to spoil what could be an all Sargent County victory between sub-varsity and the girls matchup. And this Tiospa Zina team definitely unafraid of Division B District 1 matchups as they are coming into this one losing their last two, but their last victory came in a game against the Hankinson Pirates, handing them their only loss on the season. The Pirates currently ranked number 5 in the latest State B poll, the upcoming opponent for the Sargent County Bulldogs. So no stranger to North Dakota Division B basketball is Tiospa Zina Wamdi. They are coached by head coach Corey Grimsrud, and his starting 5 here this evening is very senior heavy for a very senior heavy squad. The 6'3" forward number 1, Tate, never misses a shot. The 6'2" senior guard number 11, Storm Sierra. The 5'7" senior guard wearing number 12, Johnny Rivers. The 6'1" senior guard number 14, Nate Thompson. And the anchor down low is the 6'8" senior forward number 23, Carvin Fish. The Wamdi are coming into tonight's matchup with an overall record of 6-4 on the season. Looking for that second victory up here in the state of North Dakota. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they're coming into this one ranked number 8 in the most recent North Dakota Class B poll. They are coming in with an overall record of 8-3 on this season. But they are also coming into this one on a 3-game winning streak, defeating Barnes County North their last time out. That game was played last Thursday with a victory of 66-52. That 3-game winning streak is coming off the back of what was a 3 out of 4 game losing skid. So Sargent County streaking currently, hoping to keep that up. The starting 5 for head coach Ryan Weber here this evening is going to be the sophomore guard standing 5'10", number 0, Jace Feary. The senior guard standing 6'1", number 1, Nick Hansen. The current leading scorer for Sargent County is the 6'4" senior forward number 24, Luke Martinson, averaging just around 20 points per game. Colton Cadoon, the senior guard wearing number 25, and rounding off the starting 5, number 55, the 6'1" senior forward, Grady Wielander. Talking to Coach Weber prior to this one of the big areas he is hoping to see out of his team is taking care of the basketball and taking care of the ball on the defensive end. That has been one of the areas where Sargent County has done their best in their victories, is controlling the tempo, controlling the pace on the defensive end. And in games where they've struggled, they've allowed teams to beat them offensively. So one area that we'll definitely have to focus on is how Sargent County play defensively, as well as keeping up with the size and the length that this Tiospa Zina Wamdi team is going to be bringing out onto the floor here this afternoon. Had the national anthem at the start of the girls contest. So we will get ready to send this one down to the floor for our starting lineups for both of these teams.
Good evening, welcome once again to tonight's game between the Tiospa Zina and your Sargent County Bulldogs. Before we do the lineups, a couple quick announcements. Number one, if you're a bingo player, we'll be bingo at halftime today. Cars are $1. Look for the kids selling the cars. So bingo at halftime. We have happy birthday going up to Chloe Bogart today. Chloe Bogart's birthday today. Happy birthday. Now let's welcome the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Tiospa Zina Wamdi. Starting the guard is 6'3", senior number 1, Tate, never misses a shot. And the guard is 6'2", senior number 11, Storm Sierra. And the guard is 5'7", senior number 12, Johnny Rivers. And the guard is 6'1", senior number 14, Nate Thompson. And the center is 6'8", senior number 33, Carmen Fish.
Once again, the starting five for Tiospa Zina. Number 1, Tate, never misses a shot. Number 11, Storm Sierra. Number 12, Johnny Rivers. Number 14, Nate Thompson. And number 23, Carvin Fish.
Now let's make some noise for the home team on the scoreboard. Your Sargent County Bulldogs. Starting the guard, 5'10", sophomore, number 0, Chase Fury. And the guard is 6'1", senior, number 1, Nick Hansen. And on board is 6'3", senior, number 24, Luke Martinson. And on board is 6 foot senior, number 25, Colton Cadu. In the center, 6'1", senior, number 55, Grady Wielander.
Once again, the starting five for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Number 0, Jace Fury. Number 1, Nick Hansen. Number 24, Luke Martinson. 25, Colton Cadoon. And number 55, Grady Wielander. Ryan Weber, the coach of the Bulldogs. Corey Grimsrud, the coach for the Wamdi. Looking like Martinson and Tate will be the ones to tip this one up. As I believe it's looking like maybe the game ball got put away on accident. Either way, I think we're ready to go.
Officials are sanctioned by the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Absolutely, we're ready to go as Martinson and Tate set to tip this one up. Game 2 of 2. Sargent County looking to close this one off with a victory. The Wamdi looking to go home with a victory of their own. And ball up, and the Wamdi are going to win the tip, and immediately we're going to have our first foul just 1 second into this contest, going to number 25, Colton Cadoon, his first, team's first. So Sierra, this is Tate down to Fish, and Fish able to bully his way directly into Martinson. So Carvin Fish easily able to use his 6'8" frame to go at Martinson, and Martinson tries to go right back at him, unable to do so. This is Storm Sierra ahead, and his shot off the front iron, no good. One of the areas that Sargent County needs to focus on here is getting back in transition. Cadoon gets this to Wielander. This is Fury. Fury up to Martinson. Martinson wanting a screen. Switch there onto Martinson is Fish, but Martinson mid-range shot up and good, tying this one up. So Johnny Rivers is going to be the point guard here for Tiospa Zina, guarded by Jace Fury. trying to get down low to Carvin Fish. Fish on Martinson. Martinson forces the fadeaway, but Carvin Fish unbothered there. 4 points already for Fish. Fury guarded here by Thompson. This is now Hansen far side, guarded by Rivers. And Rivers going to be called for the foul here. His first team's first. Hansen gets this to the backcourt to Fury. Good job there by Nate Thompson, forcing him to have to go gather that in the backcourt. Hansen gets the screen from Martinson. Martinson, his drive spin, and goes right at Fish, but good defense there by Fish, staying on his feet, forcing the turnover there on Martinson, as Rivers now bringing it up the floor. Sierra up to Tate. This is Thompson now. Back up to Rivers. His three-point shot is good. Johnny Rivers from deep. Cadoon, this is Wielander. His shot from deep, unable to answer there. Thompson comes away with the board, pushes it ahead to Tate. Tate spins, tries to get it back out to Thompson, and we're going to have an over-the-back call there as Hansen forcing that pickup. So Fury this time going to inbound it, gets it back to Hansen. Hansen guarding here by Rivers. Tate on Wielander. This is Martinson now. Martinson out to Hansen. Hansen's three-point shot, in and out. Rebound gathered there by Carvin Fish. Rivers now coming up near side, picked up by Fury. Rivers to Fish. Tate now back up to Rivers. Rivers resetting the offense here for the Wamdi. His dribble drive takes it right at him. Stops, pops, shot in and out, no good. Offensive rebound gathered there by Thompson. Fresh shot clock here now for Tiospa Zina. Fish, his three-point shot, left short. Good hustle there by Sierra to try and get that offensive board, but Wielander coming away with it. Just about 3 minutes gone here. Sargent County trailing by 5. Cadoon up to Wielander. This is Hansen. Tate tries to jump that on Hansen. Good job by Hansen, able to hold on to it initially, but he's going to lose this one out of bounds. Great defensive effort there by Tate, able to force that turnover. As Fish gets this back inside now to Thompson. Sierra doubled now down low, and they're going to say he was out of bounds before he went to toss that one off of the nearby Bulldog. So Hansen gets this in now to Cadoon. Fury guarded now by Thompson. Cadoon gets a dribble handoff. Gets a screen from Martinson. Switch now on to him is Fish. Wielander gets it down to, tries to get it down to Martinson. Good defense played there, but errant pass. As Rivers now tries to get it down low to Sierra, and they're going to say last touch by Cadoon. Approaching the halfway mark here in quarter number 1. Up and down, fast-paced game up to this point. Thompson out to Rivers. Rivers to Tate. Tate down to Fish, and Fish goes right at Martinson, but gets his own miss. Fish now with 6 points here, as we're going to have a timeout called here by Sargent County as they trail in this one 9-2. Timeout brought to you by Bank North. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
9-2 the score here, just over halfway remaining here in quarter number 1. As Fury able to get this into Hansen. Hansen guarded here by Rivers. This is Fury now near side, guarded by Thompson. Gets the screen from Wielander. Martinson, shot fake, drive right at Fish, and Martinson no good. And Carvin Fish causing fits down low for the Bulldogs. This is down low to Tate, out to Fish. Fish, shot fake, dribble drive, kick out to Thompson. Thompson's deep three is good. Nate Thompson hitting the second triple here in this one. Sargent County trailing here by 10. Kadoon tries to get that out to Fury, but they're going to say last touch there by Johnny Rivers. Having our first substitution here on the evening. Number 5, Carter Hosford checking in. Hosford set to inbound. He gets this into Martinson. Martinson tries to get across court. Good deflection there by Sierra, and the Wamdi have numbers. This is Sierra out to Thompson. Another deep three from Thompson. Rattles in and out. It's this one ahead now to Kadoon. This is Hosford left alone in the corner. Deflected there by Tate, able to sky up and get that one. Sierra, and we're going to have a travel before he was able to get the ball down there. Another substitution here for Sargent County, the senior guard, number 10, Chauncey Lovett, checking in. Hosford gets this into Hansen. Hansen set to call the offense here, gets the screen from Kadoon. This is up top to Martinson. Martinson's three-point shot, in and out, no good. Rebound gathered there by Thompson. Fish, back out to Thompson. Good job there by Lovett trying to get around the screen, but no can do as Nate Thompson able to get that one in off the backboard. Lovett gets this to Hosford. Hosford picked by Tate. Tate goes up for the free throw, gets that up and good. As Sargent County trailing big here. Approaching just 2 minutes remaining here in this first quarter of play. Hansen going right at the interior, and he is going to draw the foul. He'll go to the line now to shoot 2. Foul is going to be called on number 12, Johnny Rivers. Called on number 14, Nate Thompson. His first, team second. So Hansen to the line now to shoot 2. First free throw for Hansen, up and good. Second free throw here for Hansen is off the mark. Good board there by Sierra. Gets this up ahead now to Rivers. Rivers picked up there by Lovett. As Fish has this now back up to Tate. 2-3 zone being played this time by Sargent County. Deep three by Thompson is good. Thompson showing off the range here in North Sargent. As Martinson gets it to Hansen. Hansen to Lovett. Lovett down low to Kadoon. Kadoon's fall away shot. Kisses that one in off the glass. Nice shot there by Colton Kadoon. Another three, heat check there for Thompson, no good, but Fish able to come away with the board, and we're gonna have a foul. They're gonna say this is before the shot attempt, so foul called on the ground. This is going to be called on number 10, Chauncey Lovett, his first, team second. As Carvin Fish set to inbound this one, Thompson, back to Fish, Thompson, shot fake, thought about the three. Thompson up to Sierra. Good defense played there by Lovett. Thompson to Rivers. Tried to get it down low to Tate. Deflected, and Hansen coming away with it. Under a minute to go here in quarter number 1. Lovett thought about the three. Shot fake. Gets that shot up. No good. Kadoon gets the offensive board. Martinson shot fake, floater, no good, gets his own miss, and misses that one off the glass. Fight for the board, and I believe we're gonna have a foul called here on number 25, Colton Cadu, and if so, that'll be his second. And we will, so 2 fouls here for Colton Cadu, and he'll head to the bench now. James Trainer, the junior guard, checking in for him. As for the Wamdi, they're gonna make their first substitution as the sophomore guard, number 5, Isaac Rodlin, will check in. Storm Sierra taking a seat. So about a 5-6 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Staying in that 2-3 zone is Sargent County. Rivers able to handle that pass. Tate goes up strong and able to get that one to go. Shot clock turned off. Sargent County can settle for the final shot if they'd like. Rodlin on Trainer. This is now Hanson guarded by Rivers. Hanson gets this up ahead to Lovett, poked away by Rivers. Loose ball, Lovett comes away with it, pokes it away to Hosford. Hanson, and we're gonna have a foul away from the basketball. Probably the best case scenario for the Wamdi there. And I believe they're gonna call that on number 12. So yeah, Johnny Rivers picking up his second. Martinson, his shot off the glass, good. Nice assist there off the inbound pass to Lovett. Rivers, and we're gonna have a double dribble called there on Rivers. Looked like he was gonna try and pass that ahead to somebody, unable to do so. I didn't see who was kind of waiting there in that corner. So 1 second remaining. Sargent County with a chance to get the shot off. Able to do so, Trainer. Shot no good, and Tiospa Zina up big through 1 quarter of play. They lead over the Bulldogs, 21-7.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
To 7, Tiospa Zina leading over Sargent County here through 1 quarter of play. Nate Thompson, the leading scorer here through 1 quarter. 8 points, 6 of which coming off of 2 deep triples. Looking at who is on the floor here to start the second quarter. Chauncey Lovett, Nick Hansen, Carter Hosford, Luke Martinson, and James Trainer on the floor for the Bulldogs. Johnny Rivers, Storm Sierra, Harvin Fish, and Martinson able to get that one to go. Ashton Sierra just checked in here recently, and the previously mentioned Nate Thompson. So Sargent County desperately in need of some stops here on this side of the basketball. As we mentioned at the top of the show, when their defense is working, that's what's helping them get victories. 3-point shot there from Storm Sierra is good. 4th triple hit by the Wamdi here this evening. Hanson tries to get that all the way to the rack. No good. Good hustle there by Martinson. Hosford comes away with the loose ball. His floater up and no good. Thompson comes away with the board. Now Hosford comes away with the steal. Trainer tries to dish that to Hosford in the short corner, but thrown away there by James Trainer. But Johnny Rivers bringing it up the floor here. Thompson guarded here by Trainer. Back to that man-to-man that we saw most of the ball game. Trainer on Thompson. Fish poked away by Martinson, gathered there by Trainer. And poked away there by Sierra. Storm Sierra, excuse me. As Hansen took his eye off the ball, that's going to be a turnover for Sargent County. Jace Fury and Grady Wheelander checking back into this one, as well as Tate never misses a shot, checking back in for the Wamdi. Sargent County trailing here by 15. Fury on Rivers. Rivers, step up three, buries that from the top of the key. Second triple here for Johnny Rivers. Martinson, mid-range pull-up, no good. Ball tipped around, gathered there by Hansen. Martinson gets it down low to Wheelander. Wheelander blocked by Ashton Sierra. Thompson out to Ashton Sierra. Ashton to Storm Sierra. Wheelander jumps the pick, double. Thompson thought about it. And left alone for three, it's good. Third triple on the evening for Nate Thompson. He has 11. As Trainer tried to get that down low to a flashing Martinson, they're going to say last touch by Tiospa Zina. Down low to Martinson. This is out to Trainer. Fury comes away with the pass from Trainer. Trying to get it down low to Martinson, but Rivers comes away with the basketball. Fury guarding Rivers. Rivers all the way to the basket, and he gets that one to go. As we've got a timeout called here by the Bulldogs. As Tiospa Zina leads in this one, 32-9. The timeout brought to you by Bank North. We'll be right back.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education for the students. For more information, scan the QR code on screen, stop by the Sargent Central School District, or find the Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars page on Facebook. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Snowman, Mark and Jean Bowe.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Tiospa Zina up big here as we are only 3 minutes into our second quarter of play. Trainer getting the pick from Wheelander. Good roll there by Wheelander. Loses it, gets control back. And double dribble there on Wheelander. As that'll be another turnover for Sargent County. So Storm Sierra bringing it up the floor here for the Wamdi. Nice dribble moves there, gets it to Ashton. But he throws it away, trying to get it down low to Fish. Oh, Trainer, nice behind the back move, loses control, and they're going to say off of, I believe, the foot of one of the Tiospa Zina players down low. Fury tries to get that inside and just throws that one away. I thought that maybe it got deflected, but nonetheless, that's going to be another turnover for Sargent County. Colton Canoon checking back in, playing with those 2 fouls he got in the first quarter. So Storm Sierra bringing it up the floor, gets across court to Nate Thompson. Sierra, shot fake, tried to get it down low to Fish. Good job there by Martinson jumping the pass. But his foot was out of bounds, so possession staying here. And I believe they're just going to reset the shot clock then, as Johnny Rivers set to check back into this one. Ashton Sierra taking a seat. So 23 seconds put back on the shot clock. Up top to Tate. This is Thompson coming from the far side. Rivers. Back up top to Tate. Pass fake, gets it back to Rivers. Good patience here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Tate out to Rivers. Rivers, his three-point shot. This time off the mark. The Wamdi have been shooting the lights out here from North Sargent. Sargent County still trying to get it going offensively as that shot off the mark. Carvin Fish coming away with another rebound. Thompson gets it to Tate. This is Thompson. His deep three is good. 4 triples here in this first half for Nate Thompson. He has 14 points. Kadoon goes right at Tate, and Tate plays strong, and he's going to draw the charge there, and that's going to put Kadoon back to the bench with his third foul. Chauncey Lovett checking back in. Two-three zone again being played here by Sargent County. Under halfway remaining here in this first half of play. Tate out to Thompson. Shot fake, gets it out to Sierra. Sierra this time is gonna shoot off the mark. Fish able to get that one to go off of the offensive rebound, as that one just kind of died on the back of the rim there. Martinson almost picked there by Tate. Good job by Martinson, able to hold on to it. Hosford, he's gonna drive, floats that one up, leaves it short. Good hustle there by Hosford, unable to get his own miss. So Fish gets this up, or tries to get this up to Rivers, able to do so. Fish dribble drive baseline, goes right at Martinson, and a delayed foul call, but nonetheless, that is gonna be a bucket for Carvin Fish, and he is gonna have an opportunity to complete the three-point play. Fish might have rolled up on his ankle a little bit, tying that shoe a little extra tight here. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Ashton Sierra checking in for Tate. So Fish to the line now. That last foul was called on Martinson, his first, team second, as Martinson has a little bit of blood on his elbow. We'll see if they're going to make him sub or if they're just going to let him tape it up real quick. As this will hopefully give Carvin Fish a little bit of time to work off that ankle. So Martinson gets taped up. Fish to the line now to extend this lead for the Wamdi. And he leaves that one short, but we're going to have a over the line call, lane violation, so the shot would not have mattered anyway. Timeout called here by Sargent County. They trail in this one by 30.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Wamdi up by 30 here over the hometown Sargent County Bulldogs. As just unable to get it going from the offensive end of the floor are the Bulldogs, and Tiospa Zina has been lights out from deep. Hitting either 6 or 7 threes here in just this first half. Love it. Drive, kick out to Hansen. Hansen, his three-point shot is good. Nick Hansen able to get that bucket. Ashton Sierra, his shot up and no good. Fish going for the board. Able to poke that one away is Martinson, and Carter Hosford streaking all the way to the basket. No good. Hansen chases it down, gets the board. No good again. Still fighting for the loose ball. Good job there by Nate Thompson, able to come away with it. This is the head now to Ashton Sierra. Martinson, full court sprint, unable to get to it. Good job there by Ashton Sierra, finishing through contact. Martinson down to Lovett. Lovett tries to get it back out to Martinson, able to do so. Martinson's three-point shot off the mark. It poked ahead by Thompson, and was hoping that Storm Sierra would have been able to keep his feet, show off that athleticism, but unable to do so. So it's going to stay Sargent County basketball here. As Hosford gets the inbound from Lovett. So after that, we do have a new shot clock for Sargent County. Hosford to Wielander. Wielander guarded by Ashton Sierra. This is up to Lovett. Martinson now, top of the key. Hosford goes away from the screen. Martinson, cross-court find to Hansen. Gets the screen from Wielander. This is Martinson now. Martinson spin, fade away from the free throw line. Able to get that to go in. As Sargent County coming out into more of a full court zone. So once again, just kind of changing the defenses up here as Rivers now goes near side, falling back into a 2-3 zone. Thompson now to Sierra, down low to Fish. Fish back out to Sierra. His three-point shot off the mark. Weak side rebound gathered there by Lovett, and Lovett's going to draw the foul there on number 13, Ashton Sierra. That is going to be Sierra's first foul, and I believe also the first team foul here of the second quarter for the Wamdi. Lovett, a little bit of a hesitation, and he's going to drive on Storm Sierra and pick up the foul before the defensive effort there down low. So first foul there on Storm Sierra. Lovett gets it into Martinson. Nice quick inbound there. Nice quick shot. So a little bit of a 1-2-2 full court press being played here by Sargent County. Able to break it are the Wamdi, down low to Sierra as Sierra tries to get it to Sierra. Ashton to Storm, that is, and throws that one away. So Sargent County has a chance to get the last shot here. Lovett just able to keep that left foot as his pivot foot. Close, backdoor is Hansen, his floater, able to get that one to go. So lead cut down now to 23. Thompson. This is Fish, up to Rivers, his three, top of the key, no good. Wielander comes away with the board, and that'll do it through our first half. As Tiospa Zina able to shoot the lights out here as they lead 41, Sargent County 18. We'll step aside for halftime. We'll be back to give you a little bit of a recap of that first half and a look ahead as to what both squads have coming up after this one.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
41-18, your halftime score as Tiospa Zina is leading over Sargent County. Big first half shooting from behind the line for the Wamdi. 7 3-pointers in that opening half, 4 of which belonging to our leading scorer here on the evening, number 14, Nate Thompson, who has 14, 12 of those coming from 3-point buckets. Also for the Wamdi, number 12, Johnny Rivers has 10. As the other member of Tiospa Zina in double figures, also Carvin Fish with 8. Tate never misses a shot with 4. Storm Sierra 3 and Ashton Sierra with 2. Looking ahead for Tiospa Zina, they will be taking part in the NEC Boys Clash on Saturday, taking on the Lennox Orioles at 2 p.m. before traveling back home next week to take on Aberdeen Roncalli. As for Sargent County, they're being led in scoring right now by Luke Martinson. He has 10, Nick Hansen with 6, and Colton Cadoon with 2. They are going to be on the road this Friday taking on number 5 ranked Hankinson Pirates. This game will have huge ramifications for District 1 seeding, as both teams are still currently perfect in District 1 play. Sargent County will be back home 1 week from today, where they're going to be taking on the Richland Colts. That game will be carried on your live event. Big storyline to watch here in this second half. Will Sargent County be able to continue to chip away at this lead? It got up to about 31-32. Down to now this 23 number. Will Tiospa Zina be able to continue to shoot the ball as well as they did in that first half? And also force some turnovers, making difficult shots and difficult passing lanes for the Bulldogs. Johnny Rivers, Nate Thompson, Carvin Fish, Tate never misses a shot, and Storm Sierra on the floor for the Wamdi. As for Sargent County, Jace Fury, Nick Hansen, Colton Cadoon, Luke Martinson, and Grady Wheelander. Shot from Thompson up, and this time off the mark. Good job there by Fish, using that entire 6'8" frame, able to get the offensive board, and he's going to join Thompson and Rivers in double figures now with 10. Fury tries to get it down low to Wheelander. Good job there by Martinson, able to come away with the loose ball. Fury down low to Wheelander. Wheelander blocked there by Fish and tipped away, and they're going to say last touch by the Wamdi. So Sargent County going to keep possession here. Fury set to inbound it, gets this into Wheelander. Hansen back to Wheelander. Wheelander thought about it, gets it back up to Fury. Fury's three-point shot off the mark. Rebound poked around, finally gathered there by Hansen. Wheelander, his three-point shot, no good. Storm Sierra with the rebound. Tate to Fish, and Fish goes right at Jace Fury, and he will go to the line with a chance to convert. A three-point play, 12 points now for Carvin Fish. First team foul here of the third quarter. First personal foul on Jace Fury. Free throw here for Fish is good. 13 points now for Carvin Fish. As Rivers, good defense near sideline on Hansen. Hansen up top now to Cadoon. Cadoon playing with those 3 fouls he had in the first half. Kept him out most of that action. Hansen reverse layup. Nice finish there. Good find by Fury. A little bit of a 1-2-2 zone being played. Fury able to tip that one away. Good job playing safety by Jace Fury. So forcing turnovers, getting extra possessions is going to be huge for Sargent County, as Martinson's going to come away with the steal there. This is down low to Wheelander. Good job by Rivers, able to poke that one away. As Sierra poked away. Good hustle there by Hansen. This is Tate in the corner. And we're going to have a foul there on Martinson, as he went to try and get the loose ball, but rolled up underneath Tate. So that foul on Martinson, his second, team second here. Fish looking to get this one in, gets it in to Thompson. This is up top now to Rivers. Sierra gets it into Fish. This is Rivers for 3. That's good. Third triple now for Johnny Rivers. He's got 13. This is Martinson. Thought about it, gets it to Hansen. Hansen's deep three-point shot is good. Able to answer that one. So Thompson to Rivers. Fish to Tate. Tate goes right at the rim, and he's able to convert that one. Fury guarded here by Thompson. Fury gets this down low to Wielander. Wielander is going to draw the foul here. Just take your pick at who they're going to call this one on. And they are going to call this one on number 23, Carvin Fish. His first, team's first. So Wielander to the line now to shoot 2. First free throw here for Grady Wielander, left short. Second free throw upcoming here for Grady Wielander. And this time able to find the mark. Thompson up ahead now to Sierra. Sierra stops, pops, triple for Storm Sierra. Second triple for Sierra here in this one. He's got 6. Hansen tried to get that to Martinson. Tate to Sierra, poked away there by Cadoon, out to Rivers. Down low to Tate. Tate tried to fire that to Sierra, but they're going to say last touch by Storm Sierra. As we're going to have a timeout called here on the floor by Tiospa Zina. This timeout's brought to you by Bank North. We'll step aside as Sargent County trails 54-24.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
54-24, Tiospa Zina leading here. Just about 3 minutes gone, or just over 3 minutes gone here in quarter number 3. Cadoon gets this back to Fury after that inbound. Cadoon guarded here by Ashton Sierra, checking in after that timeout. Martinson guarded by Tate. Martinson, good job of going right at Tate, able to use that nice touch. Float that one up and in. This is up ahead to Ashton Sierra, but it's thrown up and out of bounds. So Hansen to Martinson, short corner shot, no good. Good strong board there by Fish. As he clears this one out, gets this instead to Johnny Rivers, near side coming up baseline. Tate in the near side corner. Rivers able to get this one to Sierra just inside the free throw line. Able to get that one to go. Fury gets this to Cadoon. Cadoon tried to get it to Martinson, but it goes off the foot of Tate as Carter Hosford's set to check in. And checking back in, Nate Thompson. Just under halfway to go here in quarter number 3. Cadoon left alone for 3. Top of the key, gets that one to go. Oh, Sierra almost able to split the double, but Rivers comes away with the loose ball. Sierra back to Rivers. Good ball movement there to Thompson. Thompson, three-point shot. No good that time. Martinson poked away by Sierra, but Ashton Sierra is going to be called for the foul. Checking back in is number 10, Chauncey Lovett. Cadoon going to bring it up the floor here for Sargent County. Instead gets a near side here to Hanson, guarded by Rivers. Hanson gets the screen from Martinson. He's going to go baseline, almost trapped there in the corner, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on Ashton Sierra. So that's going to be number 3 for Sierra, team's third. Hosford up to Martinson. Martinson going to drive right at Sierra, and we'll see if they call this on Ashton Sierra or if they'll call it on Rivers coming in, but shot is good for Martinson, and they are going to call that on Ashton Sierra. That's going to be his fourth, team's fourth. Well, James Traynor checking back in. Colton Cadoon going to take a seat here with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Free throw here for Martinson is no good. Rebound gathered here by Storm Sierra. Gets this up ahead to Carvin Fish. Fish cross court to Ashton Sierra. Goes right at Martinson, and Martinson going to swat at it, but Fish able to come away with the putback layup on the weak side. Martinson looking for some help. Gets it in to Hanson. Hanson going to go right at the defense and goes coast to coast. Good job there by Nick Hansen using his speed to get into the interior of the Wamdi defense. Poked away. Finally gathered there by Traynor, and Traynor going to go ahead. Lefty finish, no good. Good defense there by, I believe that was Rivers and Thompson coming back. Sierra steps into that three-point shot off the mark. Good box out there by Chauncey Lovett. As Lovett gets it ahead to Martinson. Back to Lovett now. This is Traynor. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Martinson guarded by Fish. Good spin move, and just a little off balance there by Martinson as he's unable to get that one to go after a nice spin move. Wamdi have been leading wire to wire in this one, leading now by 25. Lead got up to as big as 31, 32 points there in that second quarter. Cross court find to Thompson. He's going to step into another deep three, and this time off the mark. So 4 triples in that first half for Thompson. Good find there down to Hosford, but unable to convert is Carter Hosford. Sargent County definitely had their looks at the bucket, just unable to convert some of those, what most coaches will call bunnies. As we approach the final minute of play here in the third quarter, Ashton Sierra gets down low to Storm Sierra, out to Thompson. Thompson, 10 seconds left on the shot clock, poked out of bounds there by Martinson. Jace Fury checking back into this one. As well as Tate never misses a shot, checking back in for the Wamdi. Carvin Fish going to take a seat. Three-point shot by Rivers is good. On a 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lovett gets it to Fury. Lovett, his drive. Goes all the way to the rack. Swatted off the backboard there by Ashton Sierra. And good job there by Traynor to poke that one away, but possession will stay here with the Wamdi. Shot clock turned off here, just under 30 seconds remaining. Wamdi can settle for the final shot if they would like. Sierra guarded by Trainer. Sierra out to Sierra. Ashton Sierra tried to get it down low to Storm Sierra. A little miscommunication there. Fury to Hosford. Hosford shot, no good. Good fight there for the board there by Lovett, but unable to get to that one. 4 seconds remaining. Thompson gets it back to Rivers, up ahead to Tate. Tate tied up, and yes, tied up there by Martinson. So possession will go to the Bulldogs, but with .1, it's not gonna matter because that'll just be Wamdi basketball to start the fourth quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, Wamdi up big, and I believe we saw a technical foul, excuse me. So I believe we will shoot that coming after the quarter break. So we will step aside as the fourth quarter just about to get underway. Wamdi leading 61, Bulldogs 33.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
(61-33) the score going into the fourth quarter. We did have a technical foul called on number 1. Tate never misses a shot there at the end of the third quarter. So Luke Martinson will be shooting the 2 technical free throws, and that will also then give possession, I believe, to Sargent County to start the quarter, as the first free throw there from Martinson is good. Looks like the scorer's table is trying to just double check that one. I'm not entirely sure how a technical at the end of a quarter works. So I'm learning something new along with you as Martinson goes 2 for 2 off of the technical free throws. And it will be Bulldog basketball, but I believe the possession arrow stays with Tiospa Zina, is what it's looking like right now. We did have one substitution, excuse me. Number 10, Thomas Anderson III, checking in for the first time for the Wamdi. As that shot by Trainer off the mark, Johnny Rivers able to come away with the board. Nate Thompson coming up near side. Thompson step back. Rivers now to Sierra. Fish back out to Sierra. Sierra shot fake. He's going to carve his way out, and they're going to say last touch by Storm Sierra, and that is going to be Bulldog basketball. So Fury bringing it up near side, gets it to Lovett, and Lovett just before he got the ball on the floor, that back foot drug just a little bit, so that'll be a turnover on Lovett. Thompson back up to Rivers. Rivers up now to Anderson III, as Anderson III is going to throw that one out of bounds. Fury guarded here by Thompson. Hosford gets the screen now from Martinson. Hosford looking for help, gets it to Fury. Fury mid-range, fall-away jumper is good. Good body control there by Jace Fury, able to get that one to go. Thompson, far side wing, guarded by Trainer, gets it to Sierra. Out to Rivers. Anderson in the corner, back up now to Rivers. 15 left on the shot clock. Down low to Sierra. Sierra up top now to Thompson. 5 left on the Shot clock, Anderson to Thompson. This is Sierra. His three-point shot is good. Using all of the shot clock there to get that bucket. Martinson. Nice move there on Fish, unable to convert. Good job there by Lovett to get the offensive board, and he's going to draw the foul and have an opportunity now for 2 free throws. Foul call there is on number 11, Storm Sierra, his second, team's first. First free throw here for Lovett, low strong off back iron. Second free throw upcoming here for Chauncey Lovett. And leaves that one short. So Thompson with the board gets this now to Johnny Rivers. Sierra out to Rivers. Rivers mid-range pull-up leaves that just a little bit short. Good board there by Lovett, and Rivers might have come up just a little bit hobbled. Looks like he's going to try and run this one off. Another mid-range shot by Fury, and again, good mid-range control there by Jace Fury. Oh, Rivers gets this to Thompson. Rivers still just a little bit wobbly as we're going to have a timeout called on the floor, brought to you by Bank North. Wamdi lead, 64, Bulldogs, 39.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
64-39 your score here. 5.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. As 2-3 zone being played now by Sargent County. They've kind of gone back and forth between a little bit of man, 2-3, some full court. Anderson. This is Thompson. Thompson out to Rivers. Rivers down low to Sierra. And we're going to have a blocking foul there on Martinson. I believe that's going to be Martinson's third. It is his third, team's first. Rivers guarded by Fury. Sierra back out to Rivers. Rivers down low to Fish, and Fish tried to get it out to Rivers, but Rivers went for the basket cut, and just a little bit of a miscommunication on what has otherwise been a pretty solid evening between those two. Cadoon gets the screen from Wielander. Mid-range pull-up jumper by Colton Cadoon is good. Rivers. And we're going to have a tie-up before it is pulled away there by Cadoon. Possession arrow in favor of the Wamdi. Cadoon able to just snatch that one out of the sky. Good job there by Colton Cadoon. As Sierra is going to be called for the blocking foul. And you can hear a little bit of frustration from the Wamdi coach, Corey Grimsrud, telling his squad to clean it up after what has been a solid 3 quarters of action. Martinson leaves that 3-point shot Low Anderson. And we're going to have a foul as it looked like Martinson didn't go for the original shot fake, but good jump stop there by Anderson III, able to force Martinson into that foul. Or excuse me, I believe they're going to call that on Hansen. Yes, they're going to call that one on Nick Hansen. So that would have been Martinson's fourth, but instead it'll be Hansen's first, team's second. First free throw there for Thomas Anderson III is up and good. Anderson, the 5'10 senior guard, going 1 for 2 from the free throw line and tipped away, and that's going to stay here with Tiospa Zina. Well, Thompson gets it right into Sierra. This is Rivers. New shot clock. They're down low to Fish. Just a little bit tall there for Carvin Fish, as Fury going to bring this one up near side. Tries to get it to Martinson, but Cadoon's going to come away with that loose ball. Cadoon almost with a nice no-look feed to Martinson, but deflected somewhere in there. And the Wamdi now with possession, under halfway to go here in quarter number 4, as Sierra goes right at the Bulldog defense, and he's able to finish that nice left hand. As Hansen, and we're going to have a offensive foul as Wielander went to clear out Fish, but going to be called for the offensive foul moving screenplay, as Ashton Sierra is going to check in for Anderson. And Lovett is going to check back in for Sargent County. Grady Wielander going to take a seat after picking up his first foul, team's third. Well, Rivers bringing it up the floor here now for the Wamdi, approaching the 3-minute mark remaining in the fourth quarter. Rivers guarded by Fury, able to break the defense down, swatting away there by Martinson. In a game as lopsided as this, you always want to make sure that you're seeing all of your players continue to fight, and that's something that these Bulldogs have definitely been doing throughout the evening here, as a foul is going to be called. This one is going to be called on Martinson, his fourth, team's fourth, so next foul will be a double bonus for the Wamdi, as the first free throw there from Carvin Fish is too strong. Thomas Anderson III checking back in, as Johnny Rivers is going to take a seat as he's working on that calf just a little bit. Second free throw good for Fish. Hansen out to Lovett. This is Cadoon now, top of the key. Cadoon, patient, mid-range shot, pull up, no good. Lovett going for the offensive board, unable to gather it. Sierra to Thompson. Now Thompson going to bring it up the floor here for the Wamdi. Ashton Sierra to Storm Sierra. Sierra's mid-range shot is good. Making it look effortless there is Storm Sierra. Martinson, left hand scoop shot, up and good. Nice finish there for Martinson. As Thompson looking to slow this one down a little bit, just hoping to get those final ticks to come off the clock here in this one before they travel home with a victory. Fish going right at Martinson, and we're going to have an offensive foul called there on Carvin Fish. I guess from my perspective, I couldn't see if his offhand pushed him away. That's what they were calling here. So nonetheless, that's going to be a foul, his second, as James Traynor is going to check in, as well as number 30, Michael Hoistad, getting his first action here on the evening. Traynor gets this one to Hoistad. This is Fury now. Fury mid-range shot. Off the mark. Good fight for the board. There is Lovett, unable to do so, and Lovett's going to be called for the loose ball foul, trying to go for that one. Peyton Berg getting his first action here on the evening. Colton Kadoon going to take a seat. Checking in also for the first time for Tiospa Zina is number 3, Tabawami Peters. And never mind, we're going to have double bonus. I guess I am unfamiliar with South Dakota rules, but new rule here in the state of North Dakota, 5 team fouls in a quarter is automatic double bonus. So looking like maybe that was the confusion there for Storm Sierra. Nonetheless, he's going to convert that first free throw. Robert Mund also checking into the game. Number 5, Isaac Rodman, saw some action there in the first half. But he's checking back in here for the first time in this one, as well as Anderson III checking back in, and then we will have a substitution for Storm Sierra at the next dead ball, at the next dead ball. Strong board there by Mund. Gets it ahead now to Hoisted. So Trainer tries to split the double between Ashton Sierra and Rodlin. Gets it down low to Mund, unable to get that one to go. Peters gets it ahead now to Sierra. Sierra step back 3, no good. Rebound gather there by Hoisted, as Isaac Rodlin is going to be called for the foul there on the rebound. So number 20, Jared Dumars, is going to check in for the Wamdi, and number 32, Logan Bope, checking in for Sargent County. So final 90 seconds, just needs to tick off the clock here to be victory number 7 for the Wamdi on the season. Hoisted throws it up, unable to get that one to go. Last touch there by Peters. So Berg set to inbound here, gets it to Hoisted. Down low to Mund. Mund back out to Berg. Berg's 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound by Bope. Logan Bope, no good. Up again, and there's going to be a foul called there. And if that's called on Sierra, that's going to be his 5th, and it looks like he knows that was on him. So he is going to head to the bench now, picking up his 5th foul. So checking in here for the Wamdi, I don't have those numbers on my roster. I apologize, but number 4 and number 40 are checking in for the first time here this evening. First free throw from Bope, up and no good. Second free throw for Bope, leaves that one short, as Dumars is going to be out of bounds. Checking in for Sargent County is number 14, the freshman Andrew Yago. Berg gets it into Mund. Mund tries to get it to Bope, tipped away. Bope, as Dumars able to come away with that one. This is Rodlin. About 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Yago on Rodlin. This is Dumars. Guarded by Berg. That 3-point shot off the mark. Poked away, gathered by Dumars. Rodlin might have been deflected. Good board there by Mund. This is up ahead to Hoisted. And Rodlin comes away with it, going right at Berg. And Dumars able to get that one to go. Up ahead to Hoisted. Hoisted, Euro, step finish, and no good. As Hoisted's going to go to the line to shoot 2. All this is going to do is possibly change the margin of victory for the Wamdi, as there are just 7.5 ticks left on the clock. First free throw up and good for Hoisted. Second free throw here for Michael Hoisted, no good. Rodlin gets it across half court. Step back, his shot up, no good, and that'll do it here from North Sargent. As the Tiospa Zina Wamdi boys team able to spoil what had been a good night for Bulldogs fans, as they are going to come away with a huge road victory over Sargent County, 73-44. We are going to step aside. We'll be back with some final stats, as well as a look ahead as to what both teams have going on after this one. 73-44, your final score here from North Sargent. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
73-44, your final score here, as the Tiospa Zina Wamdi able to come into North Sargent and hand the Sargent County Bulldogs their fourth loss on the season, as Tiospa Zina is able to advance to 7-4 on the season. Taking a quick look at the scoring. In this one, they were led in scoring tonight by their 6'8 senior forward, number 23, Carvin Fish, who led with 17 points. He was one of 4 Wamdi in double figures. As Storm Sierra was able to finish with 16, as well as Johnny Rivers. Rivers with 4 threes, Sierra with 3, as well as Nate Thompson able to score 14, all of those coming in the first half. 12 of those 14 coming off of 4 huge threes, 2 in each of the first 2 quarters. Other scoring, Tate never misses a shot, had 6. Ashton Sierra with 2. And Thomas Anderson III was able to get a bucket. As we mentioned, Tiospa Zina Wamdi are going to advance to 7-4 overall in the season. This is their second big win over District 1 teams here in North Dakota, after previously defeating the Hankinson Pirates 63-56 earlier this month. They will be taking part in the NEC Boys Clash on Saturday, taking on the Lennox Orioles at 2 p.m. They will be back home next week to take on Aberdeen Ron Colley. As for Sargent County, they're going to fall to 8-4 overall. Good news, 3 of those 4 losses have been non-region, non-Division B contests. They were led in scoring tonight by their senior forward, number 24, Luke Martinson, who finished with 18. Nick Hansen, 13. They only 2 in double figures. Colton Cadoon added 7. Jace Fury, 4. Grady Wheelander and Michael Hoisted each added a free throw. Sargent County will be on the road this Friday, taking on the number 5 ranked Hankinson Pirates. Both teams currently sitting at undefeated in District 1 play, so this game could have huge seeding ramifications moving forward. Should be an exciting matchup, as the Pirates are coming in with just 1 loss on the season to this Tiospa Zina Wamdi team. Sargent County will be back home 1 week from today. They will take on the Richland Colts. That game is going to be found on yourliveevent.com. Your Enbridge player of the game here in this one, that's going to belong to number 14, Nate Thompson, able to finish with 14 points. All of those coming in the first half, but his electric three-point shooting performance is definitely something that fueled a huge first half for the Wamdi, and they were able to ride that the rest of the way here tonight. For all future contests on Your Live Event, just head over to yourliveevent.com and you will be able to see all upcoming matchups as well as the 3 that I believe I'm calling next week here for Sargent County. 2 girls contests Monday and Thursday, as well as that boys contest previously mentioned there on Tuesday. But head over to yourliveevent.com to check that out. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. If anybody is tuned in to both the girls and the boys game, appreciate you for sticking it out, listening to me for the last couple of hours. It was an exciting night of basketball as the Sargent County girls team able to come away with a win, and the Tiospa Zina boys team able to spoil what had been a previously perfect night for the Bulldogs here from North Sargent. I want to thank my cameraman Connor Olson for helping me out here all evening and all season long. Once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening.